All I can say is it's all on me. All on me. I was starting to type up and my presentation for this evening, and lo and behold, the prompter effect that I have on my Apple computer decided to stop prompting. So I wasn't able to type up my outline, which I like to have in front of me so I don't bumble, stumble, and mumble quite as much. So anyway, thank you for bearing with us. I hope you enjoyed the relaxing music. I know I did. I almost fell asleep. But we're here tonight. You're here tonight. It's day 157. I'm telling you, 157 in the year 2, the second year of RobLynnLive, and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Cherie. Ooh, Minnie Pearl says howdy. All right, this is Sunday, the 28th day of January. Geez, one day before my grandmother, Grandma Ann, would have been, let's see, 2012. Oh my goodness, 125 years of age.
Wow.
Wow.
If she was alive.
If she was with us. She did live to 101, not too
shabby.
That's right. And I'm planning to live to 99 if possible. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. If I keep eating like I ate yesterday, like a fool, I ain't going to make it to 99. And today, what do? I have 2 hot dogs. Oh, yeah. From Portillo's out of Chicago, Illinois. They're very good hot dogs, and I should have stayed clear because not only am I feeling a little bit in my joints, which is a precursor to possible gout. Oh, yeah, gout. I said the G word, and it's not Gorman. It's gout, G-O-U-T, all capital letters. Hopefully it won't be the case. I'm going to take my gout medicine that I normally don't need or take, and we'll have to see what happens. And I've got an upset tummy, so wowzer, we got 2 for 2. Oh, we got a little bit of the runs, too.
Too much information. TMI.
Woo, doggies, it's going to be a race to the comfort room, Chris. All right, here we go. Here we go before I get the hook. It's what happened today? Oh, 10 a.m. along was supposed to come live with Marty, Chris, and Redfern. However, they postponed until approximately 1 p.m., 1300 hours Eastern Standard Time, and they popped in and did a very short. I thought it was under 20 minutes today. I listened as I was driving. And at 12 p.m., you guessed it, everybody. Yeah, you did. I know you know. And do you, RobLynnLive, as I spit all over myself? Do you, RobLynnLive. Now, yesterday in front of 60 some odd people, I didn't do any spitting. Well, this is terrible. Now I'm in front of 49 people plus Chris and Lynn, and I'm spitting all over the place like a fireplace. All right, let's get after it. 12 p.m. was Straight Talk with RobLynn and
Ollie, the Wonder Dog.
It's very true. And today was something Sunday, and I can't remember what it was Sunday.
Let me take a peek.
Take a peek so we get it right. Somebody's going to tell us in the chat, but we don't have the chat on.
It's
It was.
I have to look at the thing. It was Satisfying Sunday.
Satisfying Sunday. Yeah, I satisfied myself all right. I went for 2 Portillo's hot dogs. Oh, Nelly, don't do that again, Robbie. All right. Now, at 2 p.m., along came Heroes. I believe Comfort was there. Let's see. Lynn was there. Peter was there. Peter Rogers. And let's see who else. Andy, the one and only Andy.
Andy was there. A whole bunch
Andy
of people
Burks,
were there.
as well as the OTech pros.
Yeah.
So the gang was all there. Right around 200 people. Was that right? Okay.
Yeah, it was a good session. Lots of questions were answered, so it's really good, I think.
And that's what we're here for tonight. If anything is crossing your mind or does cross your mind that you're not sure of, that you want to know a little more about, all you got to do is ask. And old Robbie and Lynn will probably come up with an answer for you. If not, we'll get the answer. So that was Heroes at 2. And let's have an elevation in the prompter, please. Thank you. Whew. That's 8 p.m. We're way on the eastern side. We're on the southeastern side now of 8 o'clock. Southeastern is it's all me. Okay, it's all me. Give me the hook. Ugh, I got the hook. I'm out of here. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You're here, right now for RobLynnLive and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
All right, all right, all right. Let's do our prayers first. Please pray for Ash, Mufara, his lovely wife Ashmahan, and the boys, Omar and Yosef, as well as tech team, support team connected to the media team. The media is connected to the support team. They're all connected to each other, and we're all connected with them. Hey, not too shabby. All right, well, that's that. Pray for all those folks. Also, send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone you know of or have heard of that's ill, injured, maimed, whatever. You name it, got run over by a riding lawnmower, you name it. What did I run myself? Oh, I dropped a brick on my foot as I was closing the gate out front. Yeah. That was cute. All right, now, should we go into the announcements? I say so, right? So we can get this on?
Yeah.
Okay, Orlando was totally lit, folks. There were folks from around Florida. There was Manu Miller came in from Portland, Oregon, after a 10-hour plus flight with the layover. Hopefully on her way back today, it wasn't quite as torturous as that.
And Jake Bodie was there.
Jake Bodie was there, and I think she's here tonight.
From Denver.
Woo, doggies.
She flew in from Denver, Colorado.
From Denver.
Really nice to
so
see
she
her.
went from 77 degrees back to 70 degrees. How nice. So anyway, probably working tonight, or hopefully she gets a night off.
We saw Delisa as well.
Delisa Christie was in
She had
the
quite a
house.
long drive, and she left the night before. She got back arrived early.
1 a.m.
And she hung out with us, and we had a grand time. I tell you, who else? Latoya Belgrave's dad was there, Eddie Mercado.
That was cool. That was real cool.
Him.
Good to meet him. Good to hear his take on what's going on in ONPASSIVE. That was good.
Who else that comes to our show?
Oh, Richard Macias. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
How can you miss Richard and Stacy? Lisa, are you absolutely freaking kidding me?
And what's cute is his name tag. He wrote Richard, and he put Ma-C-Us, the phonetic sounds of his name, because I used to call him Machias, and he said it was just specifically for me. He wrote Ma-C-Us.
Which I know all along.
I thought that was really cute. And Ken Davis, we've seen Ken Davis here at our show.
Yeah.
He's a computer engineer who has a lovely website, and he has produced over 300 articles. He was there, and he saved me because when I walked into that, the fire ant hill, without knowing I stepped on it, he was the one that told me what to do, how to treat the stinging so that the stinging will go away. So thank you, Ken. He calls himself Kenny here in our
right, but he's known professionally as Kenster, the Ken Man.
Hi, Cecil.
All right, Ken. Cecil, where is here?
Deborah Long. So both of you could teach some signs.
Oh, going to do some signing tonight in community time. All right, now, folks.
All right.
Like we said, Orlando was lit. Thank you, Mr. Mufara. All I can say on that. Thank you, sir. Migrate if you haven't. Sign your NDA if you haven't. Check. Get your affiliate link. Check. Log into the OES at least 2 times daily. Check. And the reason for that is you don't want to miss a ticker. You don't want to miss a sticker. And you definitely don't want to miss the back office. If there's a posting in the back office as a pop-up, you don't want to miss any of that stuff, okay? All right. Check out the ONPASSIVE newest website. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Up Periscope, please.
Sure.
And subscribe to OConnect whenever you can, okay? Don't feel the pressure. There's still time, but please do subscribe once you can. Know someone who needs any help? How many times have you heard me say it? Helping one helps us all. Okay? All right. And since we're running 17 minutes in the tardy range, we're going to go ahead and start on tonight's topic, if that's okay with you.
And
All right.
maybe before we do that, we can talk about our domain name, which is RobLynnLive.ai, RobLynnLive.ai, and this is a way for you to get access to OnPassive 3 free products, Omail, Otrim, and Onet. So again, the domain name is RobLynnLive.ai.
RobLynnLive.com.
Oh,
You
that's
got
right.
it wrong tonight.
That's right.
But we have two.
We have two domain names, and since we've been promoting the AI domain, we're going to switch over and promote the com name. So that's RobLynnLive.com.
And RobLynnLive.ai.
So once you click on the domain name, you will then be able to register with OnPassive. It doesn't cost you a thing. You'll give your full name. You will create an mail address and a password, and then you will be able to use the 3 free products.
And how much do those free products cost?
Absolutely nothing.
Zero?
Nada. It is absolutely free. So no risk. So you might as well go ahead and try it. Now, for those of you who are on our YouTube live stream or a Facebook live stream, etc., just know that if you are not yet part of OnPassive and you want to do the OConnect webinar where the show is happening, you'll need to register with OnPassive first through our domain name, and then you will click the OConnect attendee link, and that is placed right now in the chat of the YouTube live stream. It's posted there. So we would invite you to come over, because once the presentation is done and the theme song is played, we're going to turn off the live stream to all the destinations we have been live streaming to, and we will be only on OConnect. So please be sure to come to OConnect, all right?
And before we move ahead, on like Ayush says from India, we have a new top site on Passive, hashtag RobLynnLive. Thank you very much for that, Sadhanan. That's very kind. Not so sure that's 100% on top of it, but close enough. We appreciate it. And we'd like to say thank you to Sifu Francis Tay. Thank you for that super sticker, sir, from our heart to yours.
And the next event or the next webinar coming up is Tuesday. OES webinars are every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And Tuesday is going to be OES Classroom, and we post it in the back office. And we also post it in the WhatsApp OES group, and the OES Facebook group, and the OES Telegram group. So there's numerous ways you can get that link. And it's at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And if you're in sunny Singapore, it's 9 p.m.
Okay, yeah. And then maybe Francis, if he knows already, he can tell us what the topic is going to be.
He might just tell us tonight.
Yeah, that would make people want to go.
All right, all right. Tonight's topic is AI in athletics, or athletics and AI. They commingle. They're minglers.
Yeah.
Ali's question of the evening is, what's your favorite sport, and do you see an AI influence? What's your favorite sport, and do you see an influence of AI in it?
That's a good question, because people just enjoy sports, but they don't often think about, is AI part of that, of what they're experiencing and seeing? And I bet it is. So think about when you watch sports. Is AI there? Think about it. You got time, and you can tell us during community time.
The impact of AI on athletics can be quite significant, and it comes in various forms and ways. Just what are those ways? Well, I'm glad you asked, Lynn. Here are a few examples of the ways. First, performance analysis. Well, data is analyzed, how fast someone's going, how slow they're going. Are they swinging? Are they swaying? Are they not turning on their turn signal before they go to the other lane on the track? Just what are they doing? And then there's biochemical data, and physiological metrics. Ooh, that's a big one. Here is where coaches and athletes can readily identify their strengths, their weaknesses, and optimize training programs. In other words, they can figure out what's best for them as they train, and certainly can make data-driven decisions to enhance the performance,
Okay,
which is good
that's
stuff.
good.
No,
Yeah.
that's real good. That's real
Wow.
good. It doesn't have to get it. In fact, we could stop right here, and that's almost enough right
Wow.
there. But enter biomechanics and wearables. Now, what in the world is old Bobby talking about
Mhm.
now? Well, personalized training programs are based on individual athletes' characteristics, performance data, and recovery patterns. When you've run a 3-minute mile, you need to recover before you go on to the hurdles, okay? And that's what that means. So, this often leads to more efficient, more effective training programs that are tailored to the individual athlete.
Oh, it
And that's how you do
it
it.
optimizes training, right?
It optimizes everything, the time involved, what's involved, what's entailed with regard to the training itself. It's all part of training optimization. All right.
Oh.
Then we have, oh, I was talking about that too. I was talking about them both at the same time. Well, let's go back to the biomechanics and wearables, if we may. Uh, Personalized training programs are developed based on AI through individual movements. In
Mm.
other words, Johnny is running on the inside lane and really should be on the outside lane. Well, that's one of the things that biomechanics and wearables will help with.
Wow.
There's joint angles and muscle activation. This data can be used to improve technique and injuries, very important, and enhance overall performance.
Wow, that's great.
As we go up Periscope, we go to injury protection and prevention. All right. AI helps to prevent and identify potential injuries and can provide invaluable insights into injury prevention.
Hmm.
All this helps to provide the insight needed in adjusting training methods and reducing the likelihood of injuries.
Okay.
That's what we need to get on top of because injuries are far too prevalent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, injury prevention through AI, kids.
That's good.
And then there's sports analysis. Ooh, what are we talking about here, kids? Well, sports analysis can provide insights into game strategies. How are you going to strategize against your opponent? Opponent analysis and player performance. This is quite a powerful aid. If you know what your players are doing and what the opponents are doing, you've got a leg up
Mhm.
in predicting the outcome of games. And that's pretty cool.
Wow, it's amazing.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, then there's virtual coaching. Virtual coaching. Real time feedback and guidance in real time during the training processes. This is particularly helpful in remote training because not everybody is able to train right close, real close to where the facilities are. So it's not unusual to have virtual coaching, okay? Whether it be on a monitor, whether it be on a cell phone, either way, it's particularly helpful in training. Rehab. Oh, yeah. I've rehabbed a knee or two, and I've rehabbed my neck and back and shoulder. I know all about, well, I don't know all about it. I know some about it. I know enough about it to where I don't want to go through rehab again if I can avoid it.
Mm.
All right. So, rehab helps in the designing of programs for injured athletes. Through AI, the rehab process can be tailored and tweaked for the individual. Okay. If John is 280 pounds and he's got a certain type of injuries, well, through his rehab AI analysis and body mass index analysis, they can determine what the best thing for him is or her.
Mm.
You won't find too many hers that are 270 pounds, though. But hims and thems, oh yeah, it can happen. Enhanced fan experience. What in the world are you up to on this one, Bobby? Well, AI helps to create an immersive and personalized experience.
Mm.
Okay. It throws you into the action, all based on individual preference of what you're interested in.
Oh.
Pretty good stuff. Then there's game simulation. Oh, yeah, let's simulate that game through AI. Simulations help to strategize and prepare for the various crazy situations that can happen on the ball field, on the golf course, in the swimming pool, for water polo, you name it.
Wow.
Well, then there's performance enhancement, and we don't recommend that you enhance your performance through the use of anything stronger than water. Okay? Drink a little bit better quality water. Don't go out there and get yourself a fix of something, a fix of this or a fix of that. We don't recommend that. With the help of brain like computer interfaces, the AI is able to contribute to enhancing human and cognitive abilities.
Oh, good.
How sweet is that?
Yeah.
So I believe that is it for tonight's tardiness and late broadcast and late outline. So please forgive us.
We have a good crowd. You know, here in OConnect, we have 57 of us. And in the live streams, we see let's see, we've got 22 people watching. So that's a good turnout, especially since we know you had to wait for us to start. So thank you so much. We have Kushal and Michael, Kushal Pegu and Michael in the chat helping. They are our moderators in the chat. They're helping out right now. Thank you so much. And I just realized Kushal Pegu had a birthday a few days ago, which I missed. So happy belated birthday to Kushal. Thank you.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yes.
All right. There's Cynthia Deering saying hello to some folks. All right. There's Mel saying hello, and she
Wow.
loves everybody.
Oh, I see Jennifer Bautista, who is in the Philippines.
Ooh.
And we hope that she'll come over to OConnect if you can. Hopefully you can do that. Jennifer, we'd love to have
That'd
you.
be cool if you can make it, Jennifer.
Yep. And we also see Levi Mamabolo. Some people are at both places. They're in OConnect and StreamYard and YouTube. We got Mohammed Rafikipi over there, Irenas Texala. We have John Tudas. Who else? Clover Kelly is over there in the YouTube live stream. We got Chana Singh there. Let's see, anybody else? Toy Him is there, but I think she's with us as well on OConnect.
All right, Toy.
Mohammed Hafizul Islam Hafiz is here in the YouTube live stream. We got who else? Anna from Samoa. Hi, nice to have you here with us. We were just chatting on Messenger recently. And hello to Rajiv Chauhan in India and Omar Reed. Augustine Williams is here in the live stream. Janet Moose. So, and of course, Francis Tay, who just gave us a super sticker. Thank you. Nagniki as well. Hi. Malesh Yadav, Vinay Kumar, Janet Moose, Dulal Chandra. So quite a few of you. Irena. So come on over.
All right. Are you ready to tiptoe on into the audio booth and play the song?
Okay. Play the theme song. And then we're going to go to OConnect. We're going to stop the live stream. So get ready to move over, you guys. Here we go. Let me pick up the song. We're going to play it probably 3 times. We think 3 times a charm, right?
Yes, it is.
Tell them about the song, please.
The song was written, composed, and choreographed by the one and only Mr. John JB Tin Man, JB the Tin Man, John Barilla, and he sang it as well. And he's backed up on the piano by the one, the only Chris Tiazone. So thank you, fellas, for that.
Thank you.
And we owe you a great deal of gratitude, not gratitude. Gratitude is not a word, but gratitude is. So we owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you.
So here we go with the song.
I was muted. I was muted, but now I'm not. So let's, on the count of three, let's shift on over to OConnect, shall we?
Show gestures.
Three.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go to OConnect. Totally.
Right. Thank you all. Hope a bunch of you will come on over. We got 55 right now.
Not too shabby for a Sunday
If that
evening.
number goes up, I'm pretty confident it means that some people moved over from YouTube. I hope so. I hope so.
All right, now it's 8:46, 8:48, 8:48, 8:49, 8:47 actually.
8:47.
Whoo, these glasses need a cleaning, don't
So
they?
this is a good time for us to move over. To start our community time, don't you think?
I think it's an excellent time for community time. Let me explain, if I may.
Please.
How do we do this? We have a button here as host, right there in the upper left-hand corner. And when you become a host, you're going to see that button too. And it is a little man, and the little man, well, he may be a big man. On the icon, he's kind of small, and he's got a speaker hanging out of his ear. One of these, a speaker. And what happens is, once Lynn does the click of that, next, guess what happens? All the names pop up on the back on the attendee list, and you who are watching RobLynn Live can cruise on up to the panelist stage and let it all hang out. Tell us what you're thinking about tonight's topic, athletics and AI, or AI and athletics, won't you? So here we go. Lynn's going to click on that button. All you got to do is click on the button at the bottom of your screen. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's go.
All right. Here we go. All right. Let's see who wants to come on in.
All right.
You can let them in.
I can let them in? Okay, sure. Of course. All right. Who wants to chat with the speaker? Who wants to be a speaker? Oh, 3 right away.
Oh, 4.
All right. Tin Man is in the house. Next up is Mel in the house. And next up is Greg Lakin in the house. And next up is Patricia.
3.
Bad Kitty, Patricia. Pat Green.
That's cute.
And next up, it's 4 more coming. Here comes
Good
France.
job.
France. We saw France not in France, but we saw him in Orlando.
Yeah, we didn't
yesterday.
mention him. We forgot to
Shoulda,
mention him.
so yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and we apologize for that, France. And Anuj is here. Kumar, hello to you. We've accepted you as well. Come on now, let's build this panel up. We want a big night tonight. There's Cecil Weir, one of our deaf community, who will be doing some training. And next up is Deborah Long, also going to be doing some training, which will be fun. And we got one more. Here we go. Dawn, I got you covered holistically.
Holistic health coach Dawn Swihart.
Miss Swihart is in the house. All right. If anybody else wants to come on down, come on over. Don't be shy. Don't be intimidated. If I can do it, you can do it.
So before we do that, I want to thank Michael Chata for the ticker emoji composition that you see. We enjoyed every night. It's a new composition, and it goes with the topic. So thank you very much for creating that. We appreciate you to no end. And we want to now go and change the ticker. This is also a creation of Michael Chata. And he says the instructions to becoming a speaker or panelist. He says to be a panelist, click the speaker request icon. So go ahead and do that. And we will now show you the gallery view. Here we go.
RobLynnLive.ai.
Beautiful.
That is a beautiful
panel here tonight.
From all over the place. We got USA a couple times, 3 times, 4 times. Then we got India, and we got Ocala, Florida. I think that's in the good old US of A. And look at that. Look at that. We got Canada too.
Hey,
Canada Woo! We're gonna have to stick away from Ric Flair tonight. Sorry, the vocal cords aren't up to it, and since I have to do it guttural from my what is that, from the stomach all the way from the diaphragm, not gonna happen because we got a little nausea going on here tonight. Oh yeah,
fun.
doggies! I can't wait to try to get through the next hour. But we're gonna do it. We'll do it one way or the other. We don't miss a trick. Hello,
Hi,
Cecil. Glad you're here, and Deborah, glad you're here too.
Love
All
you.
right. Oops, we got somebody else coming in, and who could that possibly be? It's Muhammad Ashraf. Hello,
Hi,
Muhammad. Muhammad is in the house. The panel is filling up nicely. Greg Lakin, are you able to turn on your video and or your Victrola there, your speaker? That would be nice. And one thing we hadn't clarified yet, will we be hearing a song from the youngster there from New York City, Mr. East Village himself? Oh.
I think so. I have a question, though. Is Greg Hill not with us tonight?
I haven't seen Greg Hill. He's been feeling very bad with a bad cold.
I might have to switch up on my songs because I just realized as I was sitting here that the song I was thinking of doing was one that I believe, I'm not 100% sure, so how sharp I am, that Greg Hill requested it. So I should hold off until he's with us. That's why I asked if he was here. So maybe I'll make a last minute switch here.
Yeah, I don't think he's here, but sometimes he comes late.
If he comes in, try to make me aware if I'm not seeing it, and I can always switch right back. But if he doesn't come, I'm gonna switch to a different song till he can hear the one he requested.
Usually, as soon as he's here, he asks to be on the speaker. To be a speaker, we'll see him right away. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all righty. That looks like the panel for tonight. For the moment, let's get this thing kicked off. We got 58 of you here, not too
shabby.
All right. I believe I'm in the recovery mode of yesterday's Orlando trip.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Hi, Puran. Welcome. We just muted you. We were hearing you speak.
Okay, we'll be back to Puran in a little bit. In the meantime, as I was saying, it was a little rough on the way back from Orlando, and then right to sleep after RobLynnLive. Lynn stayed up for a while, but I was toast.
Well, you had to drive, so I understand.
Right.
And
the traffic was bumper to bumper.
It was.
Pedro Estrada.
And we have Greg Hill coming right in.
Wait a minute. Greg Hill's here. He heard you say song, and he song. He's here.
Greg Hill.
So glad to see Greg made the dance.
All I have to do is make sure. Well, even if it wasn't the one he requested, I'll sing the one I thought it was his that he requested.
Okay.
Can't go wrong. He'll like it no matter what. We'll make sure of that. All right. So Pedro is here as well. Saidul is here too. And who else? Oh, Muhammad Ashraf is here. Ansari. Very nice.
Very nice. And Greg Hill will come on camera, I'm sure, very soon.
Okay.
Nice panel. Thank you, guys.
It is a very nice panel, and I think without further ado, we're going to swing on over to all the hands that are raised. I see them.
They are.
Oh, there's no hands raised.
They're invisible hands.
I got it. Oh, I got it.
They're invisible hands.
Invisible hands. They're sitting on their hands, is what you're saying.
That's right.
All right. Well, nobody was sitting on their hands yesterday.
But remind them what the topic is and what the question is.
I will be happy to. Athletics and AI, or AI and athletics, whichever floats your boat. Exciting stuff today, where I wish David Switzer was here so I could tell him congratulations. The Kansas City Chiefs were victorious over the Philadelphia Eagles.
Is that baseball?
It's football, NFL football.
Okay.
I didn't see any, what do you call that? Oh, I know you're happy, Dorothy. I know. I got it, Dorothy.
It was the Ravens today.
What can I
Oh,
say?
Ravens. What did I say? The Eagles?
Yes.
Pepto
Yeah, he said
Bismol,
the
please.
Eagle.
Pepto Bismol, please. Oh my goodness, the Eagles were sitting home from last week. What in the world am I talking about? Hello, Greg. Let's go with the Ravens, right? Okay. They got their tunes handed to them, I guess,
What?
today. The Baltimore Ravens,
Okay, don't have to yell
national
in my ear.
football team.
He's talking loud in my ear. He's trying to make me lose my hearing. Thank you.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. All right, let's go to Mel. Mel, you're up on The Price is Right.
Hello, good evening, Rob. You're a sport yourself, you know. You're full of fun, Rob. You're good. It's
Yeah,
all
I'm
good.
full of nausea right now, but I'm going to hang in there.
Hello, Lynn.
Hey, at least here you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you know?
I commend you guys for going to a function and having the whole day introducing people, come back to the live, and then another live on top of that tonight. That's energy. So that's all good. We respect that. I respect it actually. Um, what I know about AI Spot, there's among a lot of things. There's an app that is called Humango, Humango, and it helps athletes, whether it's an elite athlete or one who was just starting, like just playing along, like wanted to do outdoor sports, and it helps them digitally to align themselves in to enhance their performance, you know, and it teaches them to do things that a professional athlete would do. So again, AI, digital, online. It's a platform, more or less, and it's called Umango.
You mango. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, Mel. Thank you. Where are we going next? Let's see. I think if we're going in order, it was France next. Go ahead, France, if you would, please.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to see you all today. And RobLynn, oh man, we had a lot of fun in Orlando yesterday. It was great. We just had a lot of fun. It's a pleasure to meet you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Feelings mutual.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Talk about AI in sports. You know, as I was thinking, is that, you know, a lot of uh, games were played, and also, you know, mistakes were made, and also good things happen. You know, now with AI, they can record those games, and later on, the coaches can go back and review those videos and see where you know, the athlete need to improve, or what happened in during that game, or to improve the team. With AI, you can see a lot of the teams going to get better, because now they can see the mistake. They can AI will going to help them to play whichever sports it is better. And also, what I was thinking of, you know, a lot of athletes, especially those people who don't get drafted, or even the one that got drafted during the draft, coaches now can players can send video of the games or the training, and then with the AI, so the coaches can see how good they are, and also if they need to draft them or not. You know, so AI gonna play big roles in the games, and also they're gonna improve the athletes, and also those that are not drafted, they can also send videos of themselves to see, because maybe sometimes, you know, the media don't talk much about those players, and then now if they send out a video of the AI system, now they can watch those players to see how they play, how they move, anything like that. So that will also going to give them a chance to get drafted. And you know, AI going to change any sports at all, you know, especially the when the challenges, you know, sometimes it takes a while to do the challenges, you know, for them to find a result, the referee to come out with a result. And I'm pretty sure with AI, it's going to be instantly, you know, maybe a minute or less than a minute, they'll find out exactly what happened, and also to make the right decision. That's my take for tonight.
All right. Before we go over to Latoya, just give me a minute here. I want to talk briefly about AI and the National Football League, which is a professional sports league, for those of you who may not know, in the United States, of football athletes. Not the original football, which is known here as soccer, but the NFL football, which started in the early 20th century. My son was blessed. My son Adam was blessed to be picked up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the first young man or person to be picked up locally. He was a local athlete here to be picked up by the home team. First one ever. And there have been a few more since him, because that was back in 2002 and 2003. At any rate, to show you how AI was at work even back then, not only did they time my son Adam as being 0.2 of a second slower than Ernest Graham out of the University of Florida, who was a very gifted athlete as well, they knew how many motions, I don't know how they did this with AI, but how many motions each leg took. And that was, that was presented to Adam, and he was told the entire reason why he got cut. He got cut. That was the Super Bowl year. And he could have played, I guess, on the practice squad and gotten a ring, but he decided he was moving on, as Ayush says, moving on. So he moved on. But there's AI back in 2002 right there. I mean, they knew the steps. They knew how many the left took, how many the right took. I don't know. Good stuff. So I think it's time we go over to Latoya. Help me out here a little, Latoya.
I'm not sure how much I can do for you, Rob, but you're doing okay on your own.
I don't know. I thought you were going to say a little therapy might help.
Well, you know what? A change of latitude will definitely change your attitude.
I need to change the with that, though.
So fortunately for me, I don't have a favorite sport per se. I usually follow in line with the teams where I'm living in particular. So lucky enough for me, I live in a place where there are a lot of professional teams. I think the only thing we don't have is professional basketball, but we have, I'm in the Seattle, Tacoma area. Living in neither one of those cities, but near enough.
What happened to the Seattle Supersonic basketball team? Are they gone?
Oh, okay. Supersonics. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yes. So the Seattle Supersonics for basketball, and for football, we have the Seattle Seahawks. And for baseball, we have the Seattle Mariners. And for football, we have the Seattle Sounders Football Club. Oh, this will be a fun one. Guess what our hockey team is? Does anybody know what our NHL hockey team is?
Didn't know you had
It's the Seattle Kraken.
The Seattle Kraken.
When they were going on about the Kraken crypto, I just thought that was so funny. I was like, okay. But yes, the Seattle Kraken. So we have our teams are really good. Oh, and then we have a collegiate football team that just lost the thing. Okay. The Washington Huskies. They just lost something recently. I think sometime within the beginning of the year, a championship, I guess. Unfortunately, but they're a good team too. So I have a lot of teams to root for. I'm glad to, I definitely know that AI is, changing the way that athletes train, and, helping them figure out if they're good at something, or if they maybe need to move on to something else, instead of getting locked in doing one thing. They can maybe get an opportunity for experts to be like, oh, you'd be good at this or that, maybe with AI too. So, and then not only they have, I'm pretty sure they have like eyewear, they already had that 3D eyewear or augmented reality eyewear or VR eyewear or something like that. But I'm pretty sure that what some of the teams up here in this region train with AI. They do a lot of performance. They have their own player development, performance development department, so they do something completely separate. which is great to see. And the fact that we have such good teams up here, just makes me think that the AI is doing some good work, and it's making it more of a competition versus, who makes the better kerfuffle. I don't know. I don't watch it. I'm just a fan. But it's making things. I think it's making it more exciting. Oh, and I'm also a race car fan. I think Rob. I heard you as I was joining in mention something about who's using their blinker and stuff. So I was thinking that you had mentioned maybe NASCAR and Formula car racing and things of that nature. So that's also something that I like to do. Oh wait, can you imagine what it would be like for racing and all that kind of stuff? To have AI in vehicles and all that kind of stuff, because Ash already said that was coming along with something. AI and vehicles that every vehicle needs. So I don't think we've ever got an answer to that, but yeah, race car, Formula One, all that's too. So
AI
anyway.
and golf. A lot of professional golfers in the Seattle area, and quite frankly, AI is used by the trainers of these golfers.
Oh, that's good to know. I went to a high school where golf was incredibly popular as a sport. That's good to know. And I enjoy being out there on the, on the green. I don't play very much, but I'm good at driving a golf cart. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Oh, and you guys check out the live, Chris's meet and greet. You guys will see my dad on there.
He was there.
He was there.
Yes, and he was also, Chris interviewed him because we had done an Oh Bless with, we had done an Oh Bless thing, when Chris was doing the webinar, it's not a thing, an Oh Bless webinar. And it sounds like my dad is moving a little bit more forward on his plan for a rescue orphanage in the country of Haiti. So he talked a little bit about it when Chris had him on the live. So if you guys want to see him, check him out. He's the one that Chris kept saying how old he was.
Latoya, I saw your dad, and I heard when he mentioned your name, you are his daughter.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny because Chris was like, he's so old. I'm like, stop talking about my dad. Just because he's an old dude.
Easy on
But
the old.
yeah, you can check him out. Yeah, he talks a little bit about the Oblast. So if anybody has any interest in, helping orphan children in Haiti, you can let me know, or you can reach out to my dad. He's been around for a while. So, okay, I think that's it. Oh, and I figured out how to make my own WhatsApp group. So I just want to say, join group. I'm so excited. I didn't even know Goose Minder knew I was a blip in this company, and he joined my group. So I'm happy about that. So anyway, if anybody's interested in joining my travel group, just let me know.
All right.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. And without further ado, we're going to look to the panel for a hand, and here we go again. No hands raised. All right, now. Don't make me do it, John. Don't make me do it.
Pat Green.
All right. Well, Pat Green's hand is raised. Let's go, Pat, and then we'll go to Greg.
I'm not really that much into sports. When I was single, I used to like to watch the Royals and games and the football games because I like to check out the guys' legs. So I did that.
Whoa. Come on now. Let's have a little truth here. It wasn't the legs.
Okay, I'm with you.
Up a little further, maybe.
Yes, Pat, yes. Okay.
Hey, what can I say? I was a leg person. My husband has good-looking legs, and he's the one that I look at now. But anyway.
All right, we got that on tape.
But I was always one of the last people that was chosen when it came to sports. So I really didn't get much into sports. And that's okay. I'm not into getting hurt. Had to play in one school because if you didn't volunteer for at least 2 or 3 sports a year, then you had to sit in study hall and while everybody else went swimming. So I decided one year I was going to go swimming. So I did participate in a couple of sports then, and I think one of them was soccer, and I think the other one was volleyball. So and that was okay. That was fun, but I'm not really a sports person, but I'm thankful for those that are, and those that enjoy the sports. And I could see how AI would be a tremendous help during, with the sports and the athletes, and helping them, train, and helping them to spot their weaknesses where they can, train in specific areas and stuff. I could see how that would be very helpful. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I think that was probably enough.
All righty. Thank you very much, Dorothy. All right. I think we're going from you. Was it you, Greg, next, or was it
Don.
Dawn? Okay. Greg yields to the lady from Ohio.
It was actually Greg Hill was next, Rob.
Well, all righty. The gentleman from Ohio yields to the gentleman who's on the mend from Washington State. Go ahead, Greg. Thank you, DL.
Okay. I'd rather have somebody, the lady, speak first, Dawn, but that's okay. And thank you, Dawn. I wanted to say hello to somebody I'd never met here first. France, hello. Nice to have you here. I've been pretty dang sick, actually, and I appreciate everybody and their prayers for me. And this is for those who, I love you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I got it really, really bad. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know a body could lose that much fluid out of their nose. But however, I'm starting to get back a little bit. I was debating whether I should try to get on tonight because I'm not, as they would say in the Japanese world, that genki. Genki means fine. So, but I'm feeling a little bit better, and I have to continue on. Tomorrow's Monday, and this week I have a lot of things happening on my plate with my final occupancy permit happening on Wednesday. So I have to, no matter what, do what I have to do. So, but as far as athletics is concerned, thank you, Mel, for your nice thing you said to me on the chat. I love you, and everybody that's here actually, and also Pedro and John. I know that you're going to sing that. I saw your lip sync there, so I know the words. Of course, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, I have to ask you what? Maybe I got the wrong. What is the song you asked for?
Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Oh no, oh yeah. I couldn't remember. I thought, did he ask for that? Yes. Okay. I don't know about lip syncing, but it's a toughie to do because there's that background singing. Plus, I'm going to sing the Bobby Farron part. It'll be interesting. You can sing along with me.
Okay, I'll say, don't worry, be healthy. Anyway, as far as AI goes with athletics, I haven't really given it much thought. That part of it, I kind of gave up on athletics after the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl. And the year after that, they had a big head and they lost again. And then they lost and they lost. And now they continue to lose. And I'm just kind of not into football anymore. I never was into the baseball aspect of it. I did go see the Mariners play one time in Seattle at the Kingdome when it used to be there. And it was when King Griffey Jr. and King Griffey himself were there that one night. And it was very, very boring for me to see. So I kind of gave up on sports as far as that part is concerned. I think it's okay and enjoyable. There's a lot of people get into it. I'm just not into it anymore. So there's other things that I enjoy doing, like being with you and doing what I'm doing on the computer with our ONPASSIVE business. It's getting very exciting. I really enjoyed Saturday. I popped on for a second and saw you guys having a great breakfast time in the cafe, which I really enjoyed seeing. And that I would like to have been there. That would have been fun. But anyway, that's about all I'm going to say. I'm just going to say to everybody, thank you so much for your prayers, and continue to pray that my health gets better. And thank you, Dawn, for you also saying drink a lot of water, because I do that as much as possible. That's a good flushing thing. Anyway. Love you all, and I'm just going to listen for the rest of the night. And thank you to all those in the chat that I don't answer. My typing ability, especially when I'm feeling right now, is not that great. I want to say something, and if I guess I could put everything on mute and do the speech to text if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that right now. Thank you. I love you all.
We love you right back, Greg. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
we'll start doing our GFIs, our gifts this week sometime.
When he feels better.
All right, feel better. That's the most
Thank
important thing.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right, let's now we're going to swing over to Ohio. Let's go Ohio to the Swihart and McConaughey
That's great.
household.
Mhm.
It wouldn't hurt to put a little bit of lemon in that water too. Get a little alkaline your body a little bit. So the lemon will help. Plus it'll help break some of it up. I was thinking about AI and as a personal trainer for working out in physical in facilities where gyms are. I mean, I belong to the YMCA, but I'm just thinking about those people getting started. Maybe, I mean, you have people in there that set up programs for you, but maybe AI would help in there. But 'cause that's my favorite place to go. I enjoy working out, but so I was just thinking, you know, besides just the athletes, maybe people who need to get a good workout program going at different health facilities or YMCAs, or it might be an idea. And I'll let
Right.
Don. Then Don wants to talk.
Yeah, my favorite sport obviously is baseball. I'm a big Cincinnati Reds fan. You know, Cincinnati Bengals and the Browns and a few others. But as far as AI in sports, you got to look at another area of expertise that it would be helpful in would be the recruitment and scouting. Also in the ticketing offices as well. So that's something that would be considered also. So. But the recruitment and the scouting, I would think, would be critical because you build teams by your scouting and your recruitment. That's how it all starts. You got to build that foundation from the ground up, whether it's in sports or buildings or whatever. It always starts with the foundation. So the recruitment and the scouting, I think, would be extremely enhanced by AI. So it would be a good thing in my mind. So back to you, Rob.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, Dawn, as well. Let's go to Maryland and have Pedro speak with us. Go ahead, Pedro.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see everyone. Always in good spirits and sharing good experiences. I enjoy the function at the Golden Corral. It's amazing how technology can provide that ability to transmit. I saw everyone that I knew, including Rob and Lynn. I wanted to go, and at last minute something happened. I delayed too much to book a plane, and by the time I wanted to do it, it was too expensive. And then I tried to get on the road, but something else came up, so I had to put it off. But it will be one time eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, relating AI to sports. Two things that I'm going to mention briefly. I've been involved in a sort of recovery club associated with coronary disease, heart coronary disease. And it worked so well because it was monitored all the time, monitored by computers. No doubt there is AI, including that. So you feel safe to exert to a degree. I had to be stopped like 2-3 times because I tend to overdo, so I found that interesting that they can monitor. They put something on your chest, and then from a screen on the other side, somebody watching your heart rate and all that. And so they came and stopped me a few times because I was overdoing what I was doing. But anyhow, I see that one application AI can help athletes to push themselves to the limit without putting themselves in danger. that's one instance. Another instance is this is a story from my early sports years. I play original football or soccer, and I got to play to the age of 16 before I broke my ankle. But I got to play with professionals from my own admiring team, and so that was fun. But one time I was at the stadium. Guatemala had built a stadium in 1950 when they had the Olympiads there, and it could hold about 70,000 people. So because it was a big match, there came the point when someone was so close to the goal, and the game was tied. I was almost running out of time, and the fellow got very close to the goal, and he shoot hard, and the goal has nets, but it has side nets. So he hit it so hard, and the ball went under the net, the side net. And all the ones running towards the goal came and picked up the ball inside the goal. So from the fence point of view, which is far away, because 70,000 people, you can see that is far away that you're watching. You thought that it was a valid goal. And everybody thought the same because, I mean, to the eye, it really lied. And that was disputed later about, it took a week to debate whether it had been goals. And they examined the nets until they figured out that it wasn't a real goal. But anyway, in that area, I think AI can help. And it has helped already in American football to time moves but that was a particular special instance in which AI would have been a great help. This is back in the 70s. To have something like that, to be able to see the replay right away, it would have settled matters. But it was a big debate for a week whether it had been a real goal or not. So in areas like that, I think AI is going to make a big difference. That's all I wanted to relate. Let someone else take the voice.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Express their experiences. Thank you much, Rob and Lynn. I enjoyed the function at the Golden Corral. That was great. And Facebook as well. That was great.
Yeah. As I walked around with with her cell phone, Lynn's cell phone, at my side, I'm talking away to people, and I didn't realize I was live on Facebook with RobLynnLive. So it was kind of funny. And then Lynn comes up behind me and says, "Why is the phone on your left side instead of in front of you?" So we all had a laugh out of that, and it was a very happy-go-lucky, smart question asking group. They had quite a few good questions to ask about things that maybe we haven't talked about so much lately, and that was fun. Seeing the greeting that Chris Johnson got was heartwarming. Seeing the greeting we got, feeling the greeting, feeling the warmth for RobLynnLive. Hey, I watch RobLynnLive every night, but I don't come on the panel. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Of course that's okay. You're in attendance. That's all that matters. So, and there must have been 10 people there yesterday who said, "Well, I'm a fan, and I come watch you, and I listen to you, but I don't want to come on the panel." So those were names we didn't really know a lot about, but we sure got to know them. I sat down with some people a couple of times. They knew who I was. I didn't know who they were, but we became friends over that 4 hours. So it was good stuff. Good. So many people arrived at 10:30 for a 12 o'clock function. They started eating at 11 and didn't stop until probably 4 o'clock, including us, I guess. And so it was, well, as the young rascals say, groovy on a Saturday afternoon. All right, let's without too much more of that nonsense, let's go. What happened to Mel's hand?
We're gonna do a picture screenshot.
Oh, we're gonna do a screenshot and then we're going to Mel.
Picture time. You guys ready? Saido, Mohammed Ashraf Ansari are the two that are not on the screen. Bruce, we would love to see your face, not just your forehead. You got to adjust your camera, Bruce. Bruce.
Please.
Bruce.
Please, Bruce.
Bruce.
Brucey, cousin Brucey.
Or else we'll just see your head.
Sit up in the high chair, Bruce. Please.
Can you hear us, Bruce? You may not be able to hear us.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do it this way. So be ready for the picture. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, and facial expression, I love you, peace, heart, whatever you prefer, and smiles if you can. That'd be great. Here we go. 1. Okay, go ahead.
2, 3.
Okay, I think everybody was ready then.
That's a good. That's a good day.
Beautiful. Let me save it.
I hope you can. And right now we haven't been able to save the chat. So if you happen to look for the chat in the replays, no chat, right?
Yeah, not for now.
Not for now. We haven't been able to save the chat.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, all right, all right. Let's go to Mel.
Thank you. Just to let you know, I took as many pictures as I could from yesterday's event. I've saved them in a nice folder. They were great pictures, so it's all saved.
Good.
I know that soccer, which is aka football, that's how we call it back home, and I'm sure friends would agree, and people who know it like Pedro as well. Soccer, football. So it's been over 2 decades that the referees and coaches have been using, all these cameras. I think there's so many cameras on the field tracking. You can see when they're playing soccer, the tracker would go back and forth, and it would spotlight a certain player when they're getting a goal or doing well and things like that, even when they're getting a red card, or cards, red or yellow, whatever color card they give them. So AI has been doing that for a while now in one of my favorite games, football, soccer, American soccer, football, Caribbean, and English football. So I just wanted to point that out to say that.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see. I think without further ado, we'd like to have a song from John Barilla, and then we'd like to quote unquote hear from the deaf.
So first we're gonna have John sing, and when that's done, we'll have Cecil and Deborah teach some signs. Okay? All right. All right, here we go to John Barilla.
Hello, everybody. About the topic tonight, I could swear, Rob, maybe it wasn't here, but I could swear we talked about AI with sports or something like that before, because I have this memory in my mind of talking about, how the teams, everything from practice to, conditioning, just all this stuff. And it's like, did I already talk about this? But of course, AI is going to affect all of that, everything from conditioning to recruitment in pro sports, also knowing what the other team is doing or may do, depending upon where they are at a particular time. So the AI looks into each athlete and all that stuff. And also I thought to myself, what about betting? That's getting more and more okay and popular. People bet on sporting events more than ever, even when it wasn't okay. But now it's very easy to bet on sports. And I'm wondering, somebody that wants to try and know what the odds are going to be, or what would it be, or what this team might do on a particular day. Does AI have anything to do with all that? Oh man, that's like, I wonder, what's that all about, or what would that be like? But anyway, that's about all I would say for now about that. So we'll go to a song. Anyway.
Just so you know,
wait. Okay, we're on.
Yeah, just so you know, we did talk about AI in general, and towards the end, I think I brought sports in on it. I believe if I recall.
Yeah, that's
That's
probably
why it's familiar.
that's probably the memory that I have of it. Yeah. So I'm not nuts, or I am, but you know. Anyway, okay. So this is for Greg, who isn't feeling that well even yet. So, but he requested this song, and I do try to get the. You know, I've done a few of the requests now. I still got some, but I like to get to the requests when I can. So this song's for Greg, and it's a Bobby McFerrin song. Was very popular. Don't worry, be happy. You know, so that's what we're gonna do. Now it has to be. You know, it's one of those songs that there's background in it that's important to the song, almost as much as the singer, really. Because you know, but so I'm gonna try to kind of. You'll see. I'm going to try to stick both in there somehow so that, you know, we'll see how it goes. It'll be fun to check it out anyway. So don't worry. Be happy for Greg. Here it is. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry. Be happy. I give you my number. When you worry, call me. I'll make you happy. Don't worry. Yeah, be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style. Ain't got no girl to make you smile. But don't worry. Be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown. And that will bring everybody down. So don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Now there is this song that I wrote. I hope you learned it note for note, like good little children. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah. Listen to what I say in your life. Expect some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, don't worry. Ooh, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, be happy. Oh, put a smile on your face. Don't bring everybody down. Ooh, don't worry. It will soon pass, whatever it is. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, John.
There you
All
go.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right, Johnny.
Thank you, John.
Wow.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic, John.
All right, all right, all right. Be happy. Yeah. Speaking of happy, let's go to our friends from the deaf community. Is that
All
okay?
right. Deaf time to teach now. So we're gonna go. Let's start with Cecil, and then will be Deborah. Go ahead, Cecil. Hello. I'm first. That's a sign for first. Okay, okay. Right. Yes. The sign for yes. Y-E-S. No. Sign for no.
Yes.
N-O. Yes and no. You can teach a couple more. Yes. No. Or you can do this, like shaking your head, nodding your head and shaking your head. Either way. Okay. Yes, no. Okay, now this is the sign for train. T-R-A-I-N, like choo-choo train. Train. And car. This is the sign for car. Car.
Car.
And here's truck with the letter T. Truck. Semi. That's a sign for semi truck. Semi. Like that. Football. Football. Baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball. Basketball. 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 Golf. Golf.
Golf.
Golf.
Golf.
That's it for now. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we go to Deborah. Deborah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Remember what artificial intelligence, AI, artificial intelligence will play games. Games.
Games.
Love to challenge a game.
Challenge or games.
Soccer.
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 Some like to run. Go running. Exercise. Like climbing. Oh, I have a question. What does Ash like?
What does Ash like?
We talk about Ash. Anybody remember?
What does Ash like?
Food.
Yeah, food. What about fishing? Fishing.
What about fishing? Does he like fishing?
See?
Fishing. Deep sea fishing.
I remember that.
Yeah, good memory.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's it.
Technology is the future.
Technology is the future.
Technology is the future.
Technology is the future.
Future.
That good?
Very good. All right. I miss taking a picture of Cecil. Do you mind, Cecil? Teach again. I have to take a picture of you. So teach a few signs again, please, Cecil. I miss taking a picture of you. This is okay. Fine. Technology. Technology. Technology.
Yeah. Technology.
Artificial. Smart.
Technology.
Smart. Smart technology. Smart. Oh, artificial technology. Okay. All right. Again, more. A few more. I want a better picture. Okay. He's going with baseball. Baseball.
Baseball.
Oops, wait.
Baseball.
That one came out blurry. Okay, football. Football.
Football.
That one should be clear.
Football.
Basketball.
Football.
Okay, I'm saving it.
Uh,
Train. Train. Train.
Train. Train. Train. Train.
And a semi truck.
Semi truck.
Semi truck. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That whatever they call
Hunk
it.
of horn.
Oh, hunk.
Oh yeah.
Semi truck.
Semi truck.
Yeah. We used to do that on the highway. We used to make a signal to the drivers that would go by us on the highway to go like this because they would blow their horn or whatever it is.
Oh, I had no idea. Blowing the horn as a semi truck. Okay, thank you, Cecil.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you, Deborah too. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Oh man, what a night tonight was.
It's a fun night.
It was fun, and we hovered around 55 to 65. Still have 62 hanging with us. That's
Very
pretty
good.
awfully cool. And once again, we'd like to say hello to Chris Tiazone, who'd like to say something.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
I'd like to share the video in relation to uh, uh, singing. So here is a Frank Rose rendition today. If you'd like to sing along, you may. And here it is. The lyrics will be followed in the chat. And please unmute on the blue button.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Chris, for bringing Frank to the podium, to the grand stage here at the grand old RobLynnLive. Thank you.
Pat first, and then Don.
All right, we're going to go to Pat first, and then over to the Double D's.
Frank, I wanted to thank you for the song. Loved it. We appreciate it too. And I also wanted to say, John, that song you sang tonight reminded me of something that Dale Carnegie said in one of his books. He said that 90% of what people worry about doesn't happen. That's what that song reminded me of, or that high of a percentage. You get the idea, but that's what that song reminded me of. So thank you for doing that song too. That's all I had to say.
All right, all right, all right. I think it's time to go to Ohio again. Come in, Ohio.
Yes, many people think that Unchained Melody is a song by the Righteous Brothers in the 60s, but actually it was written and performed by Alex North in 1955 on from a movie called Unchained, I believe it was. It's kind of a prison film. So I just wanted to say thanks to Chris for playing that. That's a fantastic song, actually. Great love song. And also to Pedro, as far as soccer goes, the Columbus Crew here in Ohio and hometown here won the Major League Soccer title this year as their fourth in the last 10 or 15 years. So Major League Soccer is a big thing in Columbus, Ohio. You betcha. Thanks, Pedro. Back to you, Rob.
All right, I'm here. And anyone else before we head for the dugout? We are the home team, and we're about to wrap up.
We got a night. I see it got Puran Singh is on camera, so why don't we take a screenshot so he'll be in the picture because he wasn't earlier.
All right, Puran.
That would be nice. You
brother.
can show one of the signs that you learned, anybody, or whatever. Just do something with your hands. Okay, so it's not boring. We don't want boring picture.
All right.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, and take a picture. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now. I gave them time. They needed extra time. I saw through my peripheral vision. All right, nice, you guys.
Thanks, everybody, for hopping on board. It was fun tonight. And once again, apologies for being tardy. But, hey, you're going to have that in show business. Oh, not this isn't show business. You're going to have that on the RobLynnLive hour, that's for sure. On occasion, we're going to be a little bit tardy, but we did play some music, compliments of Chris Tiazone, showing Miss Lynn how to play some background music. So that was all cool. And that came to you via OConnect, right, Chris? That's good stuff. That is good stuff.
Very nice.
All right. Well, I'm going to head for the showers, as they say. And we hope everybody has a good night, good morning, good afternoon. And remember, do you, RobLynnLive? I say it again. Do you, Pedro, RobLynnLive? Yeah. See you later, everybody. Salute to all veterans and salute to all active duty military. Thank you for everything you do to keep us safe.
Salute, Rod. Good night,
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Love you all.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you,
Good night, everyone.
Frank.
Thanks, John.
Thank you,
Good night, Greg.
Appreciate you
Good
guys.
night.
Marceline.
Bye, Chris. See ya.
Bye, John.
Night, Mel.
Night.
Okay.